Hi everyone, I hope you're keeping safe and well. Now, you may or may not be aware, but we currently have 22 live apprentices working at Lambert Smith Hampton across a number of different offices, each one working towards a qualification in areas such as surveying, project management, accounting, HR and business administration. If you're not familiar with how apprentices work, it's fairly straightforward. They work as regular employees and spend most of their working week gaining practical on-the-job experience, but a portion of their week is given over towards study time, so attending online college or university courses and working towards their qualification. Now, this week just happens to be National Apprenticeship Week. So, in honour of our apprentices and to celebrate, we invited some of them to answer some questions and tell us what they most liked about being an apprentice at LSH. Here's what they had to say.
My name is Lucas Sheehan and I'm based in the London Oxford Street office in the Major Project Service line, and I'm currently studying a Level 6 degree apprenticeship towards project management.
Hello there, my name is Molly Dibble. I am based in the Bristol office with Lambert Smith Hampton. I started my apprenticeship in 2016, having recently completed my degree in real estate management in August 2020, and I'm now focused on undertaking my APC in the autumn of 2021.
Hi, I'm Duncan Alman from the Bristol office and evaluation team, and I'm studying a Level 7 MSc in real estate.
The reason why I chose the apprenticeship route is because I'm a very hands-on learner, and it allows you to gain first-hand experience of the job whilst consolidating your learning at the same time.
The main reason I wanted to do an apprenticeship was the ability to learn on the job at the same time as completing a degree. I have gained an awful lot of exposure to an industry that I wouldn't really have much idea about had I have just completed a standard university degree.
The reason why I wanted to do an apprenticeship was because it is the perfect opportunity for me to get into the working world and be able to gain a qualification alongside me building my knowledge and skills in the workplace.
Having been a teacher for around 5 years, I was keen on a career change and wanted to find something that would allow me to have a steady income whilst retraining in a different field, and I felt the apprenticeship was able to offer me that.
What I liked best about my programme that I'm currently on is that it allowed me to explore the different areas of the HR department, and it gave me an understanding of what I really enjoyed doing, so this can further my studies in the future.
The aspect that I enjoy the most about the degree programme that I'm on is the fact that I can learn more about the built environment whilst tying it in with the projects that I'm currently working on myself.
One thing that has really stood out for me during the apprenticeship is the amount of support I have received. That was only through the university with the lecturers and tutors on my courses and the other students, but you are also allocated an apprenticeship officer who monitors and tracks your progress from day one until the APC is complete. The added bonus with Lambert Smith Hampton is that you have the support of your line manager, colleagues and teammates, but you also have Mark Windsor to support you, and also there is a network of apprentices across the company now, which is a great way to keep in touch and build your network.
Being able to apply and relate the theoretical content to my daily job, also working with experienced surveyors and learning on the job through them.
The best thing about being an apprentice for me is that I have been able to work with everyone in my team and understand what their role entails, as well as building my relationship with my team. Another thing is that I've built my knowledge and skills that I may have not had before and apply that to my role.
The best aspect for me about being an apprentice is the fact that I'm starting my professional life as a project manager, and it allows me to gain contacts within the industry from an early stage.
So I think the best thing about being an apprentice for me really ties in with the reason that I wanted to do an apprenticeship in the first place. I have gained so much experience, not only on the job, but through my course as well. And I have actually come away with a degree. I'm in a great position to sit my APC with 5 years experience, whereas a typical graduate would probably be going into it with 2, maybe 3 years experience. Lambert Smith Hampton are also really good at encouraging you to build your network. I have been involved in a lot of social and networking events, which has helped me to meet new peers and make friends, which is a really key part of being in the industry. But also I have been exposed to projects and jobs that I maybe wouldn't have been at this stage, which has helped me to meet clients and actually build a client base of my own.
The mix of theory and practical learning whilst earning at the same time. Also, I've enjoyed being given increasing levels of responsibility as I've progressed through the apprenticeship. I feel that will prepare me well for my APC and for when I'm a qualified surveyor.
It took me about a month to balance the work and the studying at the same time, but after that I found my perfect balance. So on a Monday I carry out all my degree work and the rest of the week I'm working on the projects.
Largely fine. When assessments come round, it can take up some of my weekends, but apart from that I've been able to work through the weekly materials during my study day, so I've largely found the balance quite a healthy one.
So the work-study-life balance can be a bit of a juggling act, but I think with good time management skills and dedication, it is really not as hard as it seems. Sometimes you do have to sacrifice an evening after working a full day and a weekend and maybe miss out on some work or social events, but actually it's really important to remember that you are coming out of the other side with a degree and in a really beneficial position.
So balancing my work and studies sounded a lot more daunting at first. However, I had one day a week which was dedicated to my studying, and I felt that I was able to meet my deadlines and still keep up with work.